Good morning, everyone. We're out of the Airbnb now, all packed up. I'm just pulling up to a Safeway. I gotta grab a couple things. I'm gonna grab some salad. What else I'm gonna grab? I'm gonna grab salad, ice, and some pre-cooked chicken or some pre-cooked meat, so I can just eat that with my food. Oh, and I gotta grab more rice cakes because I'm out of rice cakes. And bananas. Gotta grab some bananas and some fruit. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna empty out the cooler and do all that stuff as well. So I'll get back with you after I pick everything up. Stop by Boy Chief Trading Post before we go to the Powwow. It's like literally like 5 minutes away from the arbor. I remember when I drove this way to Fisher River, I ended up driving and I just randomly was like, what the heck? There's just a random gas station in the middle of nowhere, and I'm like, hey, it's Boy Chief. And I remember Boy Chief from some blankets that I bought a blanket from them that we're getting made into a coat. And so I was like, hey, that's so random that there's just Boy Chief Trading Post here. One of them, I think there's like two. I think there's one here, and then I believe there's one down in Lethbridge as well. I think so. Anyway, but yeah, we're 5 minutes away. We're gonna stop by and check it out. Boy Chief, the actual place was closed off when I drove through because it was like, I don't know, 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, 9:30, I don't know, it's pretty dark out. And I got gas there, which is nice. Got a good arm workout, went to the gym, got a good pump. Didn't do any cardio because I'm going to be doing cardio at the Powwow. Then I went in these very cool hydro massage chairs. So it's like a massage chair, and you lay down, and then it has like warm water that just sprays these jets on like certain parts of your body. It just goes up and down. You can adjust the pressure level. Obviously, I put it all the way up to 10, and it felt good, even though my back is all like it's purple. Like where I got the cupping yesterday, it's like dark purple. Like, yeah, there's like, it's funny, all over my back there's dots, big blotches. Even on my chest, she did too on my chest, just to get the blood circulating. And at first they weren't so bad on the chest. This side's not so bad, but this side is like more worse. And the back is pretty bad though. Like, and then she did the cupping yesterday, and she moved the cupping up and down on the back, and you can actually see the marks where she went up and down on my back. It's pretty funny. So yeah, it felt really good, even though I got that massage yesterday. I think it feels even better because of the blood circulation, like from the cupping, just everything, right? It's always good to do self-care, no matter what. That's why I got my foam roller with me. So we're gonna check out Boy Chief. We'll see if I can bring you inside. See if I can bring my GoPro inside to just show you what's around Boy Chief. I never got a chance to look in there, so I'm kind of interested what's in there. They got that little medicine man dude. It's the medicine man like coin machine. I don't know. I'll try and show you. I think I got some change. I'll grab some change and I'll put some change in Mr. Medicine Man, and I'll get him to read me my thing. Oh, we're 2 minutes away from Boy Chief. Look at that. Boom. 2 minutes. Exactly 3.1 kilometers away. We're in Canada. So if you're an American, you know by now I live in Canada, and I've talked about it before, but the kilometer system is a lot better than your mile system, because you basically are judging your distance by time, basically, right? So you're driving 100 kilometers, you know, if you're 60 kilometers away, you're like, you can kind of guess you're 50 minutes away. It's pretty easy that way. That's why I like the kilometer system. Just a lot nicer to drive in time, like gauging your time by distance. Your distance by time, I should say, sorry, other way around. But yeah, I didn't even, like, my gas gauge didn't even move coming here, which is kind of nice. And we're so close to Vancouver. I was going to say Vancouver. Siksika Nation, member of the Blackfoot Confederacy. Oh, Boy Chief right there. Boom. You might be able to see that. Way off in the distance. Over there, cousin. Now it's right here, literally. See that big old building right on the right-hand side? Yeah, that's Boy Chief right there. So we're gonna pull over to Boy Chief. Probably just packed full of a bunch of engines. Sorry, that's a racial slur. Full of Nietzsche's, which isn't so racial. But look, oh yeah, Nietzsche's, more Nietzsche's. Probably Nietzsche's coming to the powwow. We're gonna go in there and check it out, and I will bring you in, hopefully. I think I can get in this way, hopefully. If not, I have to get in that door. Well, I'll turn you on in a minute. So we went and checked out Boy Chief. It's pretty nice. A lot of cool, interesting things there. Medicine Man thing wasn't working, so we never got a chance to check out the Medicine Man. Sorry about that. There's no tickets in it, so can't much you can do, right? Other than just look at it. I don't know. I thought there'd be some tickets in it. We are like 5 minutes away from the Powwow grounds, so we are gonna head to the arbor now. You gotta check out what was in Boy Chief. So did I. It's pretty nice. Yeah, pretty cool little shop. Cool that they got it right attached to a gas station as well. I'm sure that brings a lot of there's a lot of tourists in there, which is kind of cool, right? Good for gotta stop that, or I might get copyrighted claimed for having music in the background. Even though yeah, anyway, we're gonna need to get into that. But so we are gonna we're up Blackfoot Crossing up ahead, 45k away. That's pretty cool, yo. So we are headed to the arbor, and we'll see how the powwow is. So be there in like maybe 10ish. The lady said it was like 10 minutes away, and I remember, yeah, I was pretty close to 10 minutes from here. It wasn't too far away. Getting there early, a lot earlier than I've been getting to powwows, and I'll probably set up my little tent. I haven't set it up yet at all because I've been yeah, I haven't set it up, so we're early enough for a powwow now. I'll set it up so I have a place to hang out in the shade, because it's going to be warm inside of that arbor, because the arbor is inside. It's not an outside. It is an outside. It's inside a building, so we'll see. It's supposed to be like 32 this week, which still isn't as hot as Kamloopa. Like Kamloopa powwow was like the hottest powwow. I'm probably going to be 2 this year, because 42 degrees that one day, Saturday, and I thought it was cooler than that. I was reading a different temperature gauge. I was reading Vancouver weather the whole time. I'm like, there's no way that it's only like 32. I'm like, it has to be hotter than that. Then I find out the whole time I'm looking at the wrong temperature on my Apple Watch. I just kind of assume that the weather tracks you where you're at, but it doesn't for some reason with Apple Watch. I don't know. The only thing that does is your phone, unless I had cellular data. And if I had cellular data on the Apple Watch, it might be a little bit different, but I didn't spend that extra little bit of money. I didn't really need that Apple Watch. So I got the one without the data on it, and yeah, that's what happens. So the whole time I was claiming weather that was a lot cooler than it really was. So we are at Siksika right here. This is Siksika. Nice and flat prairies, Yep. We're close to the arbor. Remember, we passed this area, this community. The speed limit goes down to 80. So you gotta watch that as well. Because we're on res, even though there is no cops jurisdiction. It's weird, man. The reservation houses all look the same almost. It's like wherever, any res you go to, you can just tell you're on a res. Like, I just know I'm on a res. I know that I am, but like when I'm driving places randomly and I like drive through places, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm on a res. And it's kind of sad that to know that you're on a res, that a lot of these houses, when they were built very cheap. They were built like very poorly. The cheapest bidder got the contracts most of the time, and the contractors just didn't care. And I remember, I don't know if you remember, you might not know him because you might be an American, but his name was Mike Holmes, and he had a TV show called Homes on Homes. Out in Ontario, he would go in, he had a TV show going in and helping families that had hard times after they hired contractors to do things, and contractors were being shady with their stuff, and they would just half finish things and not do proper work and not take the time to do it right. So he would come in and do it right and do it proper, and he actually went into a bunch of reservations out in Ontario. And I remember a statement came out that he said a lot of these homes are like way under code. Whoever built these basically was calling them out, saying they were cheaply made, poorly designed, and that's a lot of houses on reservations are like that, which is sad. That just shows that what the government's whole plan was for us, right? They don't care about us. They don't care about Indigenous people. They don't care about our rights. They don't. Honestly, they don't. But it's getting to a point where we're becoming that change. There's people getting into law, getting into parliament, getting into these positions to fight back with their own tools. The tools that they have, we're using it. And I have a distant relative from my reservation, from my Yakanuki reservation. She's doing that exact same thing. She's in law, and she's been fighting for land, and she won the Bloods, Kainai, the Blackfoot people, a bunch of land back, and she's doing that for a bunch of nations. And the government finally, over 100 years, has finally started to pay out reservations for it's like a settlement called Cows and Plows. So it's like all this money that the government had promised a long time ago with royalties and treaties and things like that. I don't know a whole lot about Cows and Plows. I just know that more and more reservations are getting paid out through Cows and Plows, and Plows and Cows. I don't know. Either one. It's Plows and Cloud. Plows and Cows, or Cows and Plows. I don't know. These new Invisaligns that I put in, they kind of messed up on the mold. And if you see on the outside, they got these little indents, right? That's what keeps the actual mold on my teeth from falling off. And even when I'm sleeping, they don't fall off. And they did these indents on the inside of my top teeth. And there's no holders there. So they kind of messed up on the mold on these ones anyway. And when I put them in, they're really, really tight. And then I felt it, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute, maybe they messed up. So I had to pull out my other ones, my old ones, and look. And I thought they messed up the mold. Like, they didn't mess the mold up, but I thought the mold was wrong because it was just so tight. But no, the molds are right for my teeth. It's just the top two have these, in the middle teeth, they have these little indents sticking outwards. And when I'm trying to say like a T, because you use the top of your mouth, T, it kind of gets stuck and kind of hits those. So I can't really say T's that good because of this mold. And I have this mold for another, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 6 more days I have this mold in. And then I throw them out and see, look, going on res. Gonna go sidetrack. See that res house? All boarded up, that's sad. So, a family could be living there. But this is a beautiful res, There's a big, beautiful res. We got 5G here. 5G across Canada, most places. It's kind of nice. It's weird. We're in the res here. Res homes. Look at that house way up there. That's a nice, beautiful home way up there. stuff that happens, right? More, right? More. And we are pulling up to the Arbor, so I don't know how to get in here, but I'm sure I'll figure that out pretty quickly. I think way up there to get up. And where I'm going to be staying, they said on the west, they're on the west side behind the colorful teepees. So that is, coming in on the west side, I am. Or no, I'm coming up on the east side, but I think they're back here somewhere. See where those teepees are? To the right side? Yeah. So this is the powwow. This is how many powwows look. Look at all these teepees. That's so cool. I like how all these teepees are, And yeah, think of that teepee, the yellow teepees. My grandpa used to make teepees, for some of you that don't know. Look at how they have their whole thing set up. Look at that. We are here at the Arbor. We're at the Powwow grounds, got a lot of time. Oh, I got something on my eye. I think it's an eyelash. Cops here. Peace officers. Oh, I got to put you down for a second. Oh, sorry about that. I have Sorry. I have an eyelash in my eye. Ugh, it's stuck in my eye and I can't get it out. And I got long, thick eyelashes too, which isn't the best. It is, but it isn't. Because when you get them in your eye, oh, they're so painful. Who would have thought like an eyelash, because they're near your eye, right? Like, who would have thought an eyelash in the eye would hurt? Ugh. So weird. Anyway, people got their trailers set up. Look at that. Look at that. That's the goal next year. Next year I'm going to have myself a tiny little trailer. Those little GeoPros. And we're going to set up a GeoPro next year. With Starlink thingy. So we always have Wi-Fi access. So next year when we do our vlog, we will be able to edit and upload. I'll have a nice little office space right inside of my trailer. That's the goal. So I'm going to get probably a little bit bigger of a vehicle next year. And probably get a Jeep Cherokee, I think. Bigger engine. Yeah, bigger engine so I can actually pull my trailer around. And yeah, I got like tent lights set up. That's pretty cool. GoPro's getting pretty warm. We're on the west side behind all the colorful teepees now. So we should be right around where they are camped. So they'll probably be around here somewhere, but they're not here yet. I know that they're camped out right around here somewhere. I'm thinking that's their trailer right there. I haven't seen their new trailer yet, so that's a nice little one too. That's kind of cool. Bunk houses in it. I think that's their trailer right there. Pretty sure this is their trailer. They said they were behind the beside the colorful teepees. So we are gonna text them and see if this is it. I'm gonna put you down now. So we got the camp set up basically. Got the chair out of the way, out of the sun. Got my regalia here. This will block the sun, my ride. And yeah, got the ride parked up. See myself in the shadow. I'm gonna jump up top and close this up so it's not blowing around in the wind. I think I have the keys. No, keys are in the ride. Anyway, so we got the tarp set up right by their trailer. They're staying in that trailer, so we'll have some nice shade here. Got my stuff sitting down here, so it's out of the way, so it's gonna stay nice and cool. And yeah, we're gonna go register now, or see at least if registration is open, and I'll pick you up after. I gotta do my hair up, get all slicked up, gotta put the the bustle together, do all that stuff. So we're gonna go register now, so I'll pick you up in a little bit.
Siksika.